drops in for a strike. Hit hard on the ground is short. Out. Throw in time. Top 6. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Check swing, and he went. That's strike
0-1.
In the air, center field. Cruz sizing this one up, and it's caught for the out. And here's the first baseman, Babe Ruth. Foul ball.
What do you got?
Gets a check swing. Appeal to third. Didn't go. The 1-1.
Ball, that's outside.
Lindor whips it to first.
Post.
That's it out. 2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter. This one popped up. Lindor makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom of the 6th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Ball, that's
outside. Ball 1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Dives and makes the catch. Here's the center fielder, Dylan Cruz. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul straight back.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
0-2 is the count.
Strikes him out with 101. So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Francisco Lindor.
Nope. Ball 1.
Check
2-0.
swing, and that's a ball.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch.
Nope.
It was never even close.
And that misses. And now 3-0.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. 3-2 now. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. Skeens back to work. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back, and that one is gone. And they add a run. It's 3-0. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. That one ripped. And
Foul! That ball's foul!
You just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Foul ball still 0-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough.
And misses, struck him out. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now it's Jake Burger to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Here he go.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. That just
Ball
misses. 2 balls and a strike. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across.
Ball
here in
3.
the top half of inning number 7. Draws the walk
Ball.
there.
Take your base.
That 2-out walk. The base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it. And we're back. Seager stands in now. And that's
Ball.
off
That's inside.
the inside edge. Ball 1. Into center. Jenkins coming on and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. So digging in, Anthony Santander. And that's in for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's
0-1.
had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Over to Ruth, and there's 2 away.
Designated hitter,
Alvarez.
Ball 1.
Up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's carrying. Gone. Got their first. Run. It's 3-1. Here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. And
Ball
1.
down.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Yeah, that's fouled off. That misses
Ball 2.
the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad
outside.
ball hitting.
Bregman in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. So now a pinch hitter, Elly De La Cruz.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Jenkins going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. New inning getting started, and here is Elly De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players and hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it.
No balls,
He
2
tells
strikes.
people, if you hit a home run against me, you're
3.
good enough to collect.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr. First
Ball.
pitch misses. Strom measures 6 feet 2 inches, 33 years
2-0.
old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. Next offering is in for a strike. That's down
ball
again,
3.
and a slider missed. Grounds 1 to short. Seager. Now a jump throw, and they
Got
get
him.
the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Ruth now at the plate as he swings through.
0-1's the count.
Yes, that one in the dirt.
Let's see if he's
No
willing
balls,
to use the
2
whole
strikes.
field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Next pitch is
Outside, that's a ball.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 to give their lineup a
outside
real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now pitching. Leah.
And now number 36.
That's outside.
Check swing, no appeal.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the swing from the same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
On the ground.
No, that's a foul ball.
And foul ball. 2 outs. Hard hit. Right in left. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna on the run. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. This one high in the air to left center. Jenkins, long run on his horse. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. And now the center fielder, Dylan Cruz. First
ball, that's out.
And it just misses. He swings and fouls one off. Swings through that one.
Well, in this one, the offense
1 ball,
has sputtered.
2 strikes.
Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
The throw to first, flip to first. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ted Simmons.
Now pitching. Mark Davis.
Check went around. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Out to short. Seager fires
He's
over
out.
to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. No balls.
0-2 is the count. 3.
Miss. Now 2 out. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. That one ripped left field. That's back there. That'll make it out of here. A gigantic blast. And they add a run. It's 4-1. Chop to the left side. De La Cruz. And that
He's out.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Francisco Lindor. On the inside corner for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they...
Out towards right center. That's well struck. It's a bomb. And they're chipping away. It's 4-2. Now it's the shortstop, Corey Seager. And that one fouled off. Berger makes the grab, 1 away. And now the first baseman, Anthony Santander. And
that's a ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Ripped on a line to center. He's got it. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. And now here is Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. You'll often hear the phrase short to
Ball!
it,
That
long
pitch is out.
through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early.
Yep, that
squared
ball
it
went
up
out.
with a well-timed swing and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And he's in for a strike.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. That's ripped. Base hit. Alvarez around second. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. Relay to third.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
There's a strike.
What do you got?
Swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he won around. Just enough that time. Raleigh is just 1 strike away. Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though. That's
Ball
inside.
in.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. And
The
that's
count is full.
downstairs and outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Base hit right field. Alvarez scores. And it's an RBI single. And now they trail by 1.
Oh, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball, let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Yeah.
Swings and misses.
No balls,
And
2
it's
strikes.
2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here,
Ball.
it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And a
Ball, that's
evens the
upstairs.
count.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are up. Ouch, that one drilled him. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it in the bottom of the 9th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 3 in this one. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Towards first. He takes it
He's
zone.
out.
That's the 3rd out. And we're back. We're in extras here. Here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. Swing and a miss.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You
0-1.
blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th, so here's a new opportunity to hit the reset.
1-1.
Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
And that is out of play. Tied at 4. And
Nope, that's off the plate.
just
Ball
misses
2.
with that one.
Hey!
And swing and a miss. And that's the 1st out. Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. Swing
Hey!
and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
On the ground, out to short. Fires to first on the run.
Got him.
Nicely done for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot. Felix Bautista into the game.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. One of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Ball, that's out.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in
That's
terms
ball
of
2.
depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That's
Ball,
off the
inside.
corner. And that's ball 3.
Hey!
Swing and a miss.
As a hitter,
3
you
balls,
don't know what
2
to
strikes.
expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1.
3.
Struck him out of Bottom of the inning. Now, Dylan Cruz.
Now pitching. Jake Arrieta.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Puts it away for the out. So up next, Francisco Lindor. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball one.
Just missed. One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. Smoked into left field, base hit. Throw comes in quickly, and the winning run at third now with only one gone. Corey Seager to the plate in this high leverage spot. That
Ball
in the
one, no
dirt,
strikes.
and that's ball one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The other way, base hit, that'll do it. Across is the winning run, and they walk it off an extra inning. Close one. Here's Francisco Lindor.
For Puerto Rico, the second baseman, Francisco Lindor.
Late swing, foul to the left. And that's
Ball one.
downstairs. And the count is 1-1. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor zips it across.
He's out.
And an easy out to start the game. So now it's Corey Seager, and he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. inside.
Ball, that's in.
And that is ball one. Arrieta, in his 13th season, he features a sinker, a slider, a curve.
I got one ball,
a
one strike.
changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
One ball,
One
two
out,
strikes.
base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the
Ball,
slider
inside.
just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Just
3
off
balls,
the
2
inside
strikes.
corner, and the count's full. Got him
Aye.
swinging.
Adam Cole, the first
2 outs,
baseman
base is
for
empty.
25.
Anthony Santander at the plate.
Santander.
And that one fouled off. That one fouled off. A dive, he's got it. The throw, in time.
On the
Got
tag,
him.
you're out.
And that'll do it. Bottom of the first. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. The
Ball.
shortstop takes the ball.
Counts 1-0. Ball, down.
Comes up
Aye.
empty. That's strike two.
Well, and those
2-2
hitters
the
count
count.
sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Dominguez moving under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Ketel Marte. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Fought off foul. That one
Aye.
catches the zone, and the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over,
Out.
and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
The designated hitter.
And now it's Juan Soto.
Soto.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Nabs it, and the inning is over. Top of the second. Now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And
Hey,
swing and a miss
2.
there.
Just not able to catch up to
No
that
balls, 2
velocity.
strikes.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Acuna
Foul
on
ball.
the run. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. And a pitch.
What do you got?
Alvarez tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And gone. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. One down. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. That's
Ball one.
A little bit low.
He doubled up
I got
on
a ball,
the
1
off-speed
strike.
there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Aye.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And
Hey.
bring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Slice down the right side. 2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad.
Ball.
Lots of pop. Next pitch is downstairs. Out to short. Lindor whips it across.
Got him.
Third out, and that ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Digging in, William Contreras. On the ground.
No, that's
first,
foul.
and that's just foul.
Did he go?
Contreras started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. On the ground, right side. Lindor fires over to
He's
first.
out.
That's one out, the bottom of the second. Here comes Bryce Harper. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Slides, but it gets by him. So digging in, Terry Pendleton. Double play ball to second. Over to Seager. What a double play that was. And we're back. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Check swing, but he went too far. And that's
No balls, 2 strikes. Ball.
Upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And
3.
he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Dylan Cruz getting ready to hit. Right there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
This one in the air, right field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's Frankie Lindor. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Foul ball there.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got it. Now 5. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's going to be Roman Anthony. Down finds the corner. That's strike 1.
You know,
0-1's the
this group
count.
of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're
Nope,
being a little
that's inside.
over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which
Ball
is
2.
fine if you're scoring runs.
2-1.
But that hasn't been the case today.
Ball, that's out.
Missed. That one misses.
Ball 4.
So
Take your base.
off walk. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hauls it in, 1 away. And now the center fielder, Max Clark. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's going to be hit.
Seager wanted to not in time.
No,
at
he's
first.
safe.
It's a fielder's choice. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And a foul ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Dominguez makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's Corey Seager. And that's
1-0.
1-1 now. swing and a drive deep right field. That's back there. And wow, that one is way out of here. So up next, Anthony Santander.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Inside edge. Santander, 30 years old now. Usually in the outfield, but today he's starting at first.
Always concerns me a little bit making that move from the outfield to first base. Just how you work that bag. Don't want to have a collision with the base runner.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Clark. Grab one down. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
One down, base is empty.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The inside edge, and it's 1-1. Curve in
2
third.
balls,
If you're going
1
to miss,
strike.
you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And that
Count's
one's
full.
a little bit low. And the count's full. Gets a piece and stays alive. Nice grab. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Ted Simmons will hit next. He's already homered in this game. In the air, left side. Anthony on the move. And that is that. Bottom of the 4th, Ketel Marte up to the plate. Kluber back to work. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. And very nicely done for the out. Here's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
1-1.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch.
Ball, that
Just
pitch
shot
is
it
out.
through the infield.
Contreras, the next to hit, takes outside. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Inside,
Ball in.
Just missed. Soto leads off first with 1 away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that one finds its way through. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out.
0-1's the count.
Didn't get under it like he would have liked, but he definitely put a good swing on it.
Late that time, and it's strike
0-2 is the count.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot.
Seager, there's 1 out, and their second double play of the day will end the 4th. And we're back. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Fires to first, and he gets him. Nicely done. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That's out to center field. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And that
Ball,
misses.
that's inside.
And 1-1. Man at first, one away. Next
Inside,
pitch,
ball two.
inside, and it's 2-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Just a little too
Two
quick
balls,
on that.
two
Front
strikes.
shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Dylan Cruz, the next to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
0-1's the count.
Guerrero off of first with 2 away.
3.
Swing and a miss. Struck. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've.
This ball is roped, and it gets down into the gap in right center. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Now the left fielder, Roman Anthony. Fouled off to the right.
Hey!
Runner at second.
0-2.
Nobody out.
3.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Acuna in the box now. Takes strike one. Outside low, and it's a ball. And
One ball, one strike.
Ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. Coming home. Just more easily.
He's out.
And he's out. Trying for 2. Next to hit, Max Clark. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Cruz on his way over. And that is the third out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Francisco Lindor. Here comes the 0-1. That one drifts inside. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just having a hard time catching up.
That's a ball.
Yeah, that skips in the dirt.
2-2 the count. Full count.
There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here comes Corey Seager. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air center field. Clark makes the play, and there's 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Santander. 0 for 2 in this one. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Ball one.
Ball, that's
there.
low.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Cruz sizes this one up. 1 away. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. That's 0-1.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Lifted in the air right center field. And there's 2 away. Juan Soto now 1 for 2.
Hey!
1.
0-1.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's...
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Air Jordan steps in to take his hats.
Now pitching, Mark Davis.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some
2 balls,
damage.
1 strike.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. Here's Kyle Tucker. And there's a foul ball. Davis, a 6'4" lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Splitter, and he works in a slider. In the dirt. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. There's 1.
He's out.
And that's 2.
You're out.
Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Bryce Harper.
The first baseman, Bryce Harper. Now pitching,
So they turn to their closer, Hobie Milner.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late.
0-1's the count.
Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That's towards center. Cruz settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out. So digging in, Terry Pendleton. Just
Ball
missed.
1. Ball 1, no strikes.
Inside.
Ball.
Ball 2. That
Ball,
one
that's
almost
in.
got him.
Hey!
Center field. 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Roman Anthony. A strikeout and a walk. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that.
This guy's got such a good sinker.
No
As a
balls,
hitter,
2
you gotta
strikes.
look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Close,
Ball.
but called a ball. And the count is 1-2. Good eye
Ball
right
2.
there.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in.
3.
Oh, that's and welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off. He was late. 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next
1 ball,
upstairs.
2 strikes.
Just
That's ball
misses
2.
the mark outside the zone. And a foul ball, he stays alive. High fly ball, right field. Acuna puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now, Jason Dominguez. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
I could watch base hits like that. That one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Next to hit, Dylan Cruz.
Inside, ball
First
one.
pitch, and he just misses.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher.
Runner takes off.
Aye.
Strike in there. Throw
He's
there.
safe.
Safe. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Jax. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big time
2-2 the count.
Next offering way upstairs.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Francisco Lindor. Got to be careful with a slugger like this
Ball
because
one.
he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That one
That's
is
a ball.
upstairs. Dominguez.
2
on
balls,
at second
1
with
strike.
2 down. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. There
Safe.
safely.
He beat it.
Well done. Drives in the run. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole.
And there's that. Bottom of the 8th. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Milner back to work. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Now pitching.
Trevor Hoffman takes over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves.
Aye.
Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Max Clark digs in now. And the
That's a
first
ball.
pitch misses for ball 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changes.
Hey,
Probably won't see
2.
another one here.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's hammered into right field, and that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a solid swing.
Runner on the move.
Aye.
For a strike.
Hey.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one fouled off. Almost
Ball 1.
got him.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone. Ketel Marte now at the plate. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Looking very settled
balls,
on the
2
mound here in
strikes.
the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Third out.
He's out.
And we're back. And now the first baseman, Anthony Santander. And it's fouled away.
Nope. That's inside.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. And they add on. It's 4-1. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the ninth.
Hey!
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
0-2 is the count.
That
Ball
just
inside.
misses. Now 1-2.
What do you
Started
got?
after it, appeal to third. Nope, he held back.
3!
And misses. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Fouled off left side. That one is hammered right field. That's back. And that one's gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 5-1. And the batter now, Kyle Tucker.
Hey!
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Hey! 2! 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2.
Is down and away. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup.
Aye.
I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
2 down, base is empty. Now a chance for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ground ball left side. Slings it across, and Guerrero is set down. We head to the bottom of the ninth, and now the DH, Juan Soto.
Now, his hitting, Manny Ramirez.
And that one hammered. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Franco, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Contreras, the batter now as he swings and misses
0-1.
for strike 1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Santander steps on the bag. Now only 1 out remaining. So here is Bryce Harper. That's
Ball 1.
low. Ball 1.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, pretty much forget about it.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Here the last half of inning number 9. On the ground. Oh, great stop to first. Safe at first.
he's in there.
An infield single keeps the inning going. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. Hit to right, and that should do it. Ball game.
These hitters had the long ball.
Now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
Outside low. And underway here this afternoon. And that is out of play. And here's Mookie Betts. The big behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
That one off the mark. 1-1.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
Nope, inside, ball two.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hey! Through it, and that's a strikeout. Now here is Mickey Mantle. Hey! For a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and miss as that one was high.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Here comes a pitch.
3.
3 in a row. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Hard ground ball, base knock. Keeps the inning alive, and now Yordan Alvarez to the plate. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Pitch
nope,
misses
that's
there.
a ball.
1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
He swings and fouls one off. Out to short, Seager. They out number 3. Here's Francisco Lindor. On the ground, right side. Sends it to
Got him.
first. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's Corey Seager. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Comes up empty.
That pitch started in.
No balls, 2
ended
strikes.
up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Ground ball right side. Westberg tosses to first.
He's out.
Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first. 2 away. Ketel
Nope.
Marte.
That's
Stands
inside.
in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
In the air, right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Second inning set to go. Now it's Alex Bregman. Schultz back to work.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Just missed. Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but
2-1.
look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Marte in, and there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. Waste no time there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Ronald Acuna Jr. now in the box.
0-1.
Comes up empty with a swing there. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Threw that
0-2 is
fastball
the count.
right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence
Ball.
boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Did he
Starting
go?
to go after it. Now a look down to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard.
We got a full count.
This one in the dirt, and the runner holds. Second inning here, no score. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball, and no one can get there. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. David Ortiz will hit next. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And there are two down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
Varitek over at second. Acuna on at first with two down.
Foul ball.
To the right side, and that goes foul. That
Ball.
one just
That's inside.
inside. Now 1-2. Way high.
That's ball
Good
2.
purpose pitch right there. Trying to
2-2
tease him,
the count.
get him to raise his sights, pop something up.
And that's ruled. Bottom of the second. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Nope.
Just missed.
Outside.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Tosses to first.
Out.
And a quick out, number 1. Here's the catcher to hit, Ted Simmons. Mantle makes his way towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
2 out, space is empty. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper. Ramirez giving chase. Brings it in. And that is that. On to the third inning. Here's Mookie now. And first offering a fastball for a strike. Betts goes 5 feet 9 inches, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's got a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Really good job keeping that one fair down the line. He let that off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate travel just long enough to stay short and quick to square it up nicely.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there.
Nope.
And
Foul ball.
Foul as it bangs off the fence. Man at second. That one's
Ball, that's
upstairs.
upstairs.
Ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing and a miss and a change
On
up
attack.
in the dirt.
He's out.
Simmons puts the glove on him. 1 gone on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Fouled off down the right side. Top of the third, no score. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Now
Ball,
one
that's in.
missed. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets to it onto first.
Got him.
And there's two gone following. The tag
Right there.
gets in,
He's out.
and it's and welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Anthony Santander at the plate. And a ground ball to first. He steps on
He's
the bag.
out.
Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
What do you got?
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. Swing and a foul straight back.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Next
That's
one
ball
in the
two.
dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be
2 balls,
frustrating
2
for pitchers
strikes.
because he fouls off so many pitches
3.
and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Stepping in, Jason Dominguez.
Out.
Bregman to first. And it's a 1-2. And we're back. Start of the fourth. Now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. That one fouled off.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone?
Out.
We'll see, but I think they have to.
Fires across the diamond, and they get the out on Alvarez. On the ground,
That's
right
foul.
side, and it goes just foul. Fought off foul. Fourth inning underway, no score. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Marte snags it for the second out. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Rip to third. And that. Bottom 4. Now it's the second baseman, Francisco Lindor. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1.
You know, this group of hitters just haven't produced as many
Ball
competitive
one.
at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Bregman to first. Lindor retired. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Grounded out his first time up. And that's
Inside,
off
ball one.
The inside edge. And it's 1-0. In the air out to center. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's Ketel Marte. Flied to right his first time. Back to the mound. It hit him. No chance for a play, and let's hope the left-hander's not hurt out there. 2 outs, runner at first. Next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Foul ball there. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Quickly,
No
in an
balls,
0-2
2 strikes.
count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Marte leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball. And
3.
Yordan is ground. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Acuna now. Schultz back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little
8-2.
over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70%
No balls,
of
2
the
strikes.
first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. That one is gone. A shot to the opposite field. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. Wesley swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
He comes to the plate for the second time today. Just
Ball
off the
inside.
inside edge. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And it's through for a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
That ball's
foul. Got
foul.
some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Hey! Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man at first, one away. And ball one.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it throws it.
That one ripped. Back there. Bangs off the wall. Coming home. He'll score.
Comes through with the RBI. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Started
inside, ball one.
Held up.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2,
that's ball two.
He's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Oh, that hit him. Still
Got
able
him.
to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. Now at the plate, Manny Ramirez. Pulls that one foul.
Nope.
Runner at third, 2 away. Ripped to third, handled, and that'll end. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ted Simmons.
Oh, that's just out.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Kyle Tucker. Little chopper rolls foul. Just missed. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. Check swing, and he went. Now he's in a 1-2
1 ball,
hole.
2 strikes.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. Anthony Santander getting ready to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take
0-2
some
is the count.
pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
That one drilled left field. That's back there. Out of here. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. Base is empty with 2 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Acuna right there to make the grab. And that'll do it. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the DH, Yordan Alvarez.
Now pitching.
John Franco gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Dominguez makes the grab. 1 down. And now it's Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's fouled off. Bregman in his 9th season, 30 years old now, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico.
2.
Swing and a miss. He was late.
No
Strike
balls,
2.
2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And they get
No, he's
breakfast to the
out.
Now here is Jason Varitek, 1 for 2. Up the middle and makes the play. Well, we go bottom 6. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, a
0-1's the count.
Fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Squeezes it, and there's one away. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And that misses
outside.
off the outside edge. Home team down a run. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Inside. And the count is 2-0. And that
Hey!
comes in for a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Mantle makes the grab, and that quickly 2 away. Seager stands in now. He caught it behind his back. The throw.
He's
what a
out.
Play. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Out towards left center. Marte going after it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. Pitch
Ball
misses
inside.
Ball 1. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, brings it in, and there are 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. There's a strike. 2 down, nobody on.
0-1.
Top half of inning number 7. Just
That's
missed.
out.
And there's a foul ball.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Ball.
Pitch in the dirt, now 2-2. That smash towards center. Marte makes the play, and that is that. And we're back. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Swings
Hey!
and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Out to short. Betts tosses across the first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Ground ball right side. In plenty
Got
of
him.
time to first, and a couple of quick outs. Ted Simmons, the next to hit. First
Ball,
pitch
that's out.
misses.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything
Ball,
in
that's
hitting,
in.
and right now, they just don't have it.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Out towards right center field. Mantle in position. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's Mookie Betts. Franco back to work. That's the 3rd. Guerrero the toss to first. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Mickey Mantle.
Mantle
Hey!
now at the plate as he swings through strike
0-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock.
Off
Those
the plate, ball
always
1.
Feel good.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. The relay to the plate.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity.
A new pitcher in the game, Mark Davis.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right
Ball
here.
one.
Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one lifted to left. Dominguez sizing this one up. Pulls it down, and it's 2 gone. Here's Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch,
that ball went out.
Misses. Runner at second, 2 down. And he swings through that one.
Man, he really sells the
1-1
changeup with that arm action.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Stays alive. And he gets Bregman. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now Kyle Tucker. Late with the swing there.
And it really looks like these
0-1's
hitters
the
have
count.
been in between with their timing today. Good fastball,
Inside
excellent
ball.
slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Down on strikes, looking for the 2nd straight plate appearance. And here is Anthony Santander.
Outside, that's a ball.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball,
Just an outstanding
2 strikes.
job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
To the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at
That's a
bat
ball.
right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
The tying run at the plate. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. And it finds its way through for a hit. And they stop him at 3rd, so bases loaded with 1 away. And now it's Frankie Lindor. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The last
Counts
thing he
1-0.
wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect any pitches up in the zone.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from 3rd.
He's safe.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from 3rd.
Seager in the box lays off for ball
1-0.
1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tie and go-ahead runs are
I
aboard.
got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball to the right side.
That ball's
Down
foul.
the line, and it's foul. So the tying run at 2nd. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Now he breaks his back, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. First
Ball
pitch,
1.
and he just misses. Davis measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Calls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 1 for 3. And there's a base hit into left. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good, balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Popped in the air, left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second, now one out.
Back-to-back singles. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long.
And that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Golden opportunity right here.
Now pitching. Mason Miller.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Base hit, one run in already. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only one gone. And here is Mickey Mantle. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. One run is in. Flying around third is Betts. He scores. They clear the bases.
Out on the tag.
He's out. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. That catches the top part of the zone, and that's strike one. Four runs already in the frame here at the top of the ninth. Through that one. Last chance for the home team. Here's the center fielder, Ketel Marte. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count. Ball, that's outside.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Handles, throws
He's out.
First, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Yordan Alvarez digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. 0-2 now. And a good eye there. Next
ball,
pitch is
that's
outside.
out.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Ted Simmons now at the plate. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. Right through there for a strike.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Close
ball
one,
2.
Doesn't get the call. And that's
2 balls,
ball 2.
1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. Sets him down looking. And they're down to their last out. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. Lifted to left, and that should do it. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game.